Hi, I'm Gail, not with Not Limited Solutions, and today I want to talk about what should you post on your personal profile versus your business page. And yesterday I spoke about if you're a business owner, definitely I recommend that you do have a business page as well as a personal profile. And in a previous video post, I mentioned about talking about your interests on your personal profile as something that you could talk about versus your page. So I wanted to dig into that a little bit deeper and give you three ways to look at the differences between your strategy between your personal profile and your business page. Now, if you're using your personal profile for personal use as well as business use, then it might be a little bit more obvious of what to post on your personal profile. However, I have lots of clients who choose to only use Facebook for business, and the people that they stay in touch with may be friends as well, but they're also business acquaintances or business friends. So here are three different ways to look at your strategy between personal profile and business page. The first one, and I mentioned this in the previous video post, is interest versus industry. So in the previous post, I talked about you could talk about your passions, your hobbies, your personal interests on your personal profile, and when it comes to your industry, anything that comes that's related to your work, any news in your field, you could post on your page. And that's something that I choose to do. On my personal profile, I talk about my passions, such as shoes and food and wine tasting, and I talk about my family and my little dog here, Pika. And then on my business page, I'll post news about social media and online marketing and things like that. Another way to strategize between personal profile and business page is on your personal profile. You can put things that are somewhat behind the curtain, and on the page, it's on. Think of it as you're on stage. So behind the curtain could be behind the scenes. What are you going through in your business, good or bad? What would you like to share about what it's like to have a business, to run your own business, and what you're going through? And then the business page is the finished product. So whatever you would present on stage, for example, is what you could put on the page. And then lastly, here's my third strategy. On your personal profile, what would you say to your mom? And on your business page, what do you say to your client? So that could be another way to look at it. And I say that because I don't like to overwhelm my non-work friends with business stuff. Um, just like just like any kind of conversation when you come home for Thanksgiving, for example, if all you talked about work was work, I think that it just doesn't sound very holistic or well rounded. So, what do you talk about when you're with your family, for example? And then when you talk about with your client, yeah, your personal life may seep into there a little bit, but you're mostly going to focus on the work at hand. And that being said, with all those three strategies in mind, a big concern that people have is on privacy. So, my rule with privacy when it comes to Facebook is you're the one in control of what's being posted. So, and particularly what you write about. So, if you don't want anyone to know, don't post it. Whether you're posting on your profile or your business page, just remember that even though you may set your privacy settings a certain way, things can be misunderstood. Things can be you can actually take a screenshot of the screen. Things could be copied and pasted. So it's better to always stay on the positive side. Be mindful when it comes to controversy, and just remember that it's your reputation at stake as a business person and as a friend online.